Now, I know many people will know you from your music career. I still listen to the Miss Kelly album often. It is a favorite. But your acting career is just as strong. What made you fall in love with making films?
Well, I've always loved films. I've always loved movies. I've always loved watching movies. I kind of watch them sometimes over and over again. I remember watching them over and over again when I was a kid because I wanted to know all of the words. And it's so wild to be able to remember all those words now. And I actually have a script in front of me, you know what I mean? And now I'm memorizing lines for scripts, you know
Hmm.
what I mean? And I guess you manifested, maybe I manifested this as a kid, but I do love acting just as much as singing for sure.
Well, it's very good to see you in the world of acting. I remember you from Freddy vs. Jason, so to see you here, it's a wonderful evolution. Now, I love your character in this film. She really kept this family together, especially that scene in the rain where she was like, I'm gonna need all of y'all to get together. What was it like with this film? What was it that drew you to it? And what was it like working with that family? Because those two seemed wild.
Oh, I love working with Marseille. I love working with Amari. And for me, it was seeing a family that looked like them doing a movie like this one. And for me, also seeing movies like Freaky Friday and Big when I was little and not seeing the dynamic of a family that looked like them. So
Hmm.
I was so incredibly drawn in. I loved the story. I loved the dynamic between the dad and the daughter. And I love the fact that I'm holding, the family together, and like the referee at times, like which is what a mom truly is. I think so many moms will watch this and yes, there's a football component. And there's a lot of moms that I know who love football just as much as the
Yes.
dads do or the child does, but they'll see themselves, in this role as, being the caretaker and watching the home and keeping the home and the referee and you know what I mean? Like the sense of home and strength for sure.
Yeah, I just got with my partner who has a little one, and I called my mother one day and said, how did you do this as a single mom? Like, I gave her all her flowers recently because it's like,
Oh,
it is crazy to deal with. And I love that you captured that in this film. But going back to what you said about seeing a family you don't normally see, you've done a recent family film with another black family. Why is it important for you to put family films, especially with a black family, to the forefront like this?
I think that I know for me, I didn't see it enough as a kid. We get glimpses or some of those
Hmm.
shows in particular would get canceled. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's being able for this new generation to see it and absolutely, absolutely love it. It's like there's a show that another friend of mine did, and my son is like obsessed with it, because it has so many kids on it and they all look like him. That girl Lele, you have that
Hmm.
girl Lele to young Dylan, which my son is obsessed with young Dylan. So, but my kids are being able to see themselves reflected on
Hmm.
television. And it's great that, Paramount knows that, Nickelodeon knows that,
Yes. Even
Spring
the NFL with,
NFL
ESPN,
knows
yeah.
that. Yeah. So it's really important. So I think that whether you are Black, Latino, Asian, everybody needs to see themselves reflected in TV. So
Hmm.
you realize like this world has me all over it. As a
Hmm.
child, there's so many places that I can paint and color and be great at. So yeah.
Well, that was a beautiful answer. Thank you so much for speaking with me today. Like I said, it was an honor. I'm a big fan.